Find x in each of the following. So if two lines look familiar or look parallel, they're meant to be in this exercise. So we'll answer letter A. So let's find the value of x. So from the theorem of two parallel lines with a line transversing or cutting through it, so we can say that this angle here is also 50 degrees. And since this is a straight line, so the total of angle or the total angle or total degree of this straight line is equal to 180 degrees. So we can write that the measure of angle x plus 50 degrees is equal to 180 degrees. And then we can write that the measure of angle x is equal to 180 degrees minus 50 degrees. So our x, or the measure of that angle, is equal to 130 degrees. So that's the answer for letter A. And letter B, again from that theorem that two parallel lines with a line transversing or cutting through them. So we can simply say that the measure of this angle x, or the value of angle x, is equal to this angle here, which is 80 degrees. So that's the answer for letter B. Let's go to letter C. So from here, so we have to find the value of this x. So we need to say this is A. So this is a right triangle. So we know that the total or the sum of the angles of the two sides or two angles in a right triangle, except the 90 degrees, is equal to 90 degrees. So the measure of this angle x plus A, or the measure of angle A, is equal to 90 degrees. So our x is equal to 90 degrees minus the measure of angle A, whatever the value of this A. So let's find this value, or let's find the value of A. So from here, say this is angle B. So we can say that this cutting line, that the measure of angle A is equal to the measure of angle B. And this from the properties of line. So this angle and angle B are supplementary. So we can say that measure of angle B plus 116 degrees is equal to 180 degrees. So from this, we can have the value of measure, or the measure of angle B minus 116. So the measure of angle B is equal to 64 degrees. And this is also means that the measure of angle A, since they are equal, is also 60 degrees. So this angle here is 64 degrees. So we can find the value of x here. So the measure of angle x is equal to 90 degrees minus 64 degrees. That means that our x is equal to 26 degrees. And lastly, letter D. So again, the total or the sum of the angles of a triangle is equal to 180 degrees. Say this is our angle A. So the measure of angle A plus 40 degrees plus 80 degrees equal to 180 degrees. So the measure of angle A equal to 180 degrees minus 80 minus 40. So the measure of angle A is equal to 60 degrees. Yeah, 60 degrees. And we can say from this diagram that A and the X and A are supplementary, or they're made up, or they will make a straight line. So the measure of angle A plus the measure of angle X is equal to 180 degrees. So our X is simply, we have here the value of A, which is 60 degrees. So 180, transfer this one there, minus 60. So the measure of angle X is equal to 120 degrees. So that's the answer for letter D. Thank you.